Welcome into Senior Night broadcast here on the Fans Only Sports Network as we're right underway celebrating the seniors here for Moses Brown. Moses Brown Senior Night action here. We give you the best view we can from the press box here at Lynch Ice Arena. We're going to try to give you as good of a listen in on the PA announcing. So we'll step aside and let the public address take over for the Moses Brown Senior Night ceremony. that'll about do it for the pregame senior night ceremony here from Lynch Ice Arena. Taking a group photo now as Moses Brown honors its senior class. Apologize for the glare in the corner of our observation booth here at Lynch. Not the best place to capture the ceremony from, but hopefully you could hear the public address enough and see what was going on just enough to get an idea as now taking pictures closer to the middle of the ice. Let's go through the Moses Brown seniors one more time. Vasily Zakraklides, Rory Merritt, Cole Wilson, Kyle Bethune, Jack Travers, and Teddy Alessandro. The senior class here for Moses Brown. Bunch of big players for a team that's on a roll entering tonight's game against Smithfield. It's coming up next here on the Fans Only Sports Network. We'll have it Moses Brown versus Smithfield when we return on Fans Only Sports. Stick around. Welcome into the Fans Only Sports Network, and welcome to Lynch Ice Arena here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island for this matchup in Rhode Island high school hockey action. Smithfield takes on Moses Brown. Charlie Adams here on play-by-play. Kim Soto doing the camera work for this one from Lynch Ice Arena. Senior night action for the Quakers, sitting in third place in the Rhode Island Interscholastic League after a massive win last night over LaSalle. Win picks up the 9th win of the season for the Quakers, as both teams are gearing up and getting ready to go. Looks like we'll have some lineups and introductions here from Lynch before dropping the puck. We'll try to let you listen in for the lineups and national anthem. That's it for our lineups and introductions pregame here. If you couldn't hear them through the public address, I know we're in a bit of a box here, blocking out a lot of sound, but Smithfield starting Jaden Argenti, Tommy Hayden, Ryan Kavanaugh, Caden Grenkiewicz, and Seamus Dixon, with Julian Herrera in goal. For Moses Brown, it's Vasilis Zakriklides, Rory Merritt, Cole Wilson, Kyle Bethune, Jack Travers, and Teddy Alessandro in goal. Full senior lineup for the Quakers here on senior night. And we always like to give a bit of a shout out to the visiting team seniors as well. They have plenty on Smithfield. Ashton Brochu, Jaden Argenti, Tommy Hayden, Ryan Kavanaugh, down to Seamus Dixon, Jacob Hopkins, Kirill Satsuk, Jackson Villani, and Matthew Bradley. The goaltender rounds out the senior group this season for Smithfield. Final regular season game ready to get underway here from Lynch Ice Arena. Ready to drop the puck. And we're officially underway. Senior night action kicks off with Moses Brown taking the face-off into the attacking zone. Puck wraps around the boards. It's Smithfield in the yellow jerseys taking on the home whites for Moses Brown. Puck floated off the glass, finds its way into the neutral zone. Back there for it is Bethune. Now at center ice, Zakriklides grabs it, moves it along, now taken away. Puck controlled by Argenti. New skaters coming on for both teams after the opening shift finishes up. Now brought on to the attack. Will Carosi forced to actually wait up in the neutral zone, as would have been offsides. Now gets the pass off over to Feedy. Feedy taken away. High off the boards, cleared down the ice. It will go by Alessandro and be whistled an icing. First minute across here in our opening period. This game here today brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people across the nation. They create a product that helps share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale towards making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at ironsteelthreads. That's SPORTZ 10. Down the ice, here comes Tucker Burns for Smithfield, taken away at the blue line. Now worked back to the neutral zone. Off the stick of Carosi and sent along by Feedy. Feeding it off the bounce. Played into the corner with a hit. Smithfield back in business, heading down the ice. And Chase Prada centers it up for Burns. One save made, puck still loose. And a bit of frustration as Smithfield can't get a good shot across there on the chance. Alessandro makes this one stop he's asked of. And we stay scoreless. This game off to a quick start here with some chances early. Clearance deflects off and collected for a second by Ryan Kavanaugh before Moses Brown grabs the puck back. Now along the blue line, sent along, and Smithfield has the first goal of the game. The Sentinels pick up goal number 1 here as Ryan Kavanaugh leads the team back to the bench. It's 1-0. Snap back to this one as it was sent in from the blue line by Tommy Hayden and then fought around near post before being stuck in the back of the net. Smithfield leads 1-0 against the Quakers. And quickly after the face-off following the goal, we have a whistle. So after the whistle, we send it into Smithfield's territory for the face-off. And another quick whistle this time. It's a stop from Julian Herrera. Now the face-off coming from the same face-off dot. And once again, the Quakers win the draw. Played out to the corner. Smithfield works it up to the neutral zone. There for it is Kirill Satsuk. Grayson Prue chases after it for the Quakers. Prue, one of 4 freshmen for Moses Brown. Sure to take a step up after playing a pretty big role this season for Prue. Very important senior class for the Quakers graduating here. Looking forward to playoffs as the shot goes high off the boards. Past Karosi's head. Now Moses Brown's back on the attack. Magera brought it up to the wing. He'll leave it in the corner as he heads to the bench, but the chance alive in the corner with Travers. The Sentinels working up and dumping into the attacking zone. Burns did it a bit too early. It'll be an icing. So 11:24 to go in the first period. An opening goal by Ryan Kavanaugh has this game in Smithfield's favor within the first 5 minutes of game action. Thank you to everyone tuned in here on the Fans Only Sports Network, live or on demand. Senior night for Moses Brown. If you want to watch the ceremony and didn't catch it live, you can always scroll back in the video feed to the start of our broadcast. We brought you in just in time for the senior night ceremony. Swept behind the goal line as Smithfield now will bring it into the attacking zone once again. Crossing over on sides, it's Hayden. Give Hayden credit for the assist there on the opening goal. Has that center ice. Satsuk sticks it along back into the attacking zone. The Quakers quickly off to the neutral zone. Now the Sentinels taking time in their own end. Passed off the boards. Now brought onto the attack. A shot from the wing. Believe that might have caught a piece of the post. Coming off the stick of Jacob Sylvester. Between the post and Alessandro, the puck was stopped, and now he'll get a chance to cover it. 10-12 remaining in the first period. Now the faceoff comes to the right of Alessandro. In the attacking zone for Smithfield, it's another faceoff win for Moses Brown. Now the Quakers with the puck dumped down behind the goal line by Bethune. At the blue line, skating in, taking the shots deflected away as Sousa had the chance. Smithfield will have another look here and a save made by Alessandro. Puck stayed on the ice, and Alessandro puts a lid on it here. We'll face it off in the attacking zone once again for Smithfield, but so far, nice day at the face-off dot for Moses Brown. This face-off goes out and nearly cleared away, but now it'll be whistled off sides. And a shot after the whistle from the Sentinels. Got a little shove in the back by Grayson Prue. Bit expected there. Smithfield didn't seem too bothered by it. Shot definitely came a bit late as Karosi enters onto the attack into the corner. Karosi double teamed along the boards, and Smithfield picks the puck back up. Again, this is a Moses Brown team that took a 2-1 victory last night over LaSalle. And LaSalle now in league play is up to 5 losses on the year. Bit of a rough go of it. Now sitting 4th place in the Rhode Island Interscholastic League. Chance for a win here. Coming up at 8 p.m., they'll take on the Pilgrim Patriots. Should be a good matchup from Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink. At the blue line, Carosi sends it down low. Now wrapping around the boards, the Sentinels able to clear it. And all the way down the ice, we'll get an icing to stop play. Good amount of stoppages early on here. We're back underway, a 1-0 lead for Smithfield. At center ice, it's Jeffrey Larson. And the Quakers surviving through the neutral zone, but now Smithfield onto the attack with Tommy Hayden taking the chance, and it's another save made by Alessandro, who's bounced back since giving up the opening goal. Nice crowd in attendance here for Moses Brown. A lot of fans on that side of the rink, and fair amount of fans along the boards as well. Taking in the action from Lynch Ice Arena, which for my money is one of the coldest rinks in the state. Especially where the fans are. Here, not too bad in our broadcast booth. It's right up there with Rhode Island Sports Center, and wouldn't you know it, they're owned by the same people, so 2 of the coldest rinks in the state have a common denominator as Moses Brown moves through the neutral zone. Cole Wilson dumps it onto the attack. And Smithfield once again working for the puck in their own end. We'll see if they elect to ice the puck like they have so far. With 7.5 minutes to go in the period. Played up to the blue line, and they'll say it's a delayed offsides. Moses Brown checks up and heads back onto the attack, but the Sentinels in control of the puck a long way down the ice. And icing's waved off after a hand by Jacob Hopkins got in the way. Now we're going to get a whistle here with 7:04 to go. Referee calls the whistle and heads to the Moses Brown bench. Being a cold rink's not necessarily a bad thing. You just have to come prepared, and seriously, you have to come prepared here. We're ready to resume action now as the puck's dropped back into play. 7 minutes to go in the period. Moses Brown looking for a senior night first. Trying to tie up the game here. Worked at the blue line and now sent back down the ice where it will trickle for another icing. Smithfield doing well to slow down the game. Holding a 1-goal lead and not allowing plays to develop for Moses Brown, just clearing the puck away as soon as possible and stopping the momentum. We are now back underway with our first period of action. The puck drops in and it heads out to Cam Simon. Simon worked it from the neutral zone back onto the attack for the Quakers. Wrapped around the boards by Argenti. Picked up on the other end. Moses Brown fighting for it along the boards. Players go down, and now on the side of it, it will be floated down the ice, stopped up by the paddle of Alessandro. It would have been an icing as Burns floated it down just before center ice. Not too sure if Alessandro knew that and if he would have stopped up the puck had he known. As Carosi taps it forward before heading off to the bench for Moses Brown. Smithfield back in their own end with the puck. Now a chance, whiffed on by Argenti. Collected the puck and couldn't get the shot off as Moses Brown brings it back into the attacking zone. And Travers fed it near post and a chance knocked away, and now the defense from Smithfield able to work it back down the other way, taken away by Moses Brown. The Quakers with the pass off the boards looking for Travers, can't be completed. Alessandro gets the stop, defender there to get the puck free as Socrates works it back to the neutral zone. The assistant captain, Tommy Hayden, back in on the attack, pushing it behind the goal line and delivering a hit as the puck works its way into the corner. Now we're getting into a groove as a shot's taken from the blue line by Villani. Deflected off into the corner. Socrates working for it among his teammates. He gets it out now from the wing in his own end, off to the neutral zone. Down off the boards, it's over, passed over by Sam Dodge, by Cam Mardish. But Smithfield able to recover, bring it close, take the shot, and now Alessandro diving out for it, trying to cover the puck, and he will. Covers the puck up with 3:48 to go in the first period. From the face-off, the Quakers are able to get it back to the neutral zone. There for it is Argenti. Puck was played with a high stick, but now waved off after the Quakers touch the puck, and now we'll get a whistle. I believe for an offsides. That'll play us to the neutral zone for the face-off. And we'll take the face-off at center ice. Carosi brings it in on his own, takes the shot. It goes off a stick and up over the net. Chance continues for Moses Brown, now taken away on the pass. Jumping up for it, Carosi keeps it on the attack. Circling around the boards, it finding its way to Souza. Now a chance for Carosi, diving for it. Goal waved off. As Moses Brown was ready to celebrate, the goal's waved off. Referee quick in his decision to wave off the goal. Let's try to see what he saw. Here an instant replay. We'll slow it way down. You see between the pipes, Herrera working for the puck. And then Moses Brown ready to celebrate. And there's the referee waving off the goal. Now he's over talking with the Quakers bench. Hopefully that replay got you a better look at what we saw. Not quite sure if it helped me too much, but the goal's waved off, and we'll take the face-off now in the attacking zone for the Quakers instead of having a tied-up game. 3 minutes to go in the period. At the blue line, sent along, and it's stopped up by Herrera. Larson took the chance. New line coming in for Smithfield. A couple of changes being made for Moses Brown. And we're back underway. Smithfield winning the face-off, controlling in its own end. Bounced off the boards, collected in by Kirill Satsuk. Now dumped down the ice. He'll go for an icing. 2:38 to go in the first period. Now floated up onto the attack, and it's a glove save. Tommy Hayden. Some nice trajectory there to not connect with the ceiling. Forcing the glove save out of Alessandro, and it'll be an attacking zone face-off here for Smithfield. Off the face-off win, puck brought behind the goal line. Nice shot from the wing, a great glove save made. Tommy Hayden put some zip on that puck, but another good save for Alessandro, who it nearly looked like he had a tied game. Instead, still trailing by one. Not to add any insult to injury on the waved off goal, as Moses Brown now bringing it down the ice with Mardish. He loses it and quickly brought back in by Michael Wilkins. Or excuse me, no, that's Pierce Andrian. Oh, 19 versus 18. As Andrian gets it over to Mardish. Mardish into the corner. 90 seconds left to go in the period. Now Mardish with another giveaway, this time taken away by Satsuk. Another chance brewing offensively for the Quakers, kicked away into the neutral zone. There it's Souza dumping it across. 35 seconds to go in the period. Down to just 24 seconds now, as along center ice being fought for in the neutral zone. Out with the puck, it's Bethune. Passed over, down the near side boards. Final 10 seconds in the period. Looks like it'll run off in Smithfield's end with them controlling the puck. Wrapping down the boards, it won't reach the goal line. So we'll head to our first intermission with a 1-0 lead for Smithfield with a Ryan Kavanaugh score. This game's brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create a product that helps share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale towards making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at ironsteelthreads. That's FOSPORTZ 10 for 10% off. We'll be back. High school hockey action continues here on the Fans Only Sports Network next. Welcome back into the Fans Only Sports Network for your second period of action. 1-0, Smithfield ahead after one here as Moses Brown celebrates senior night. Important game here for the Quakers regardless of the festivities. Could lock up third place with a win. With the way the standings are shaping up here, looks like Prout is in pretty good position to finish with that top seed. Bishop Hendricken right behind them. And there is a chance that Moses Brown could jump Bishop Hendricken. Depending on what the Hawks do against Burrillville here tonight, 7 p.m. game. Should have that game live on the Fans Only Sports Network. We do, so you can keep track of all the impending results and how it'll affect your bracket as one chance saved, now off to the neutral zone. Sentinels check back up and another shot sent along. Now Burns, right next to Alessandro, sends it high and just over the glove for the second goal for Smithfield. Perfect placement on that shot attempt. And Smithfield has a 2-0 lead. Grabs the puck and just shocks it right by. Smithfield leads 2-0. Tucker Burns grabbing the goal there. Now Moses Brown is working hard near post, but Smithfield stands strong and works it back up the ice. A pass off the boards looking for Satsuk. Now from the corner, the pass deflected but recovered by Moses Brown. Now wrapping around the boards. Smithfield able to regain the puck in its own end. Another opportunity building. Pass knocked away. Sent through to neutral zone. And brought up to the blue line now. Smithfield. Bounded off the backboards. Recovered in the corner by Hopkins. Brought onto the attack. Travers has it taken away, and now the man responsible for the takeaway loses a stick in the process. Meanwhile, shot on goal and a glove save made by Herrera. Puck back into play. Smithfield working up into the neutral zone. Get by and off the boards. Icing's waved off right near the goal line. Carosi into the attacking zone. Another nice job to knock it away. Sharp hit. Now Carosi wipes out near his bench. Puck still underneath him. He grabs it as he stands back up. Smithfield controlling in its own end. And near the post, Alessandro able to stop up the puck. .53 to go in the second period. And now it's Moses Brown's turn to ice the puck. Quakers send it down, get the icing, and we'll head back to Moses Brown's territory for the faceoff. Let's go through some of the other options on the Fans Only Sports Network coming up. Take that at a next whistle as Smithfield has another chance in the attacking zone. Satsuk working for the puck in the corner. Now it's wrapped around up to the blue line. There for it is Chase Johnson. Bounded off the boards. On to the attack comes Cam Sousa, and new skaters to join him from the Moses Brown bench. Travers grabs the puck in the corner. Now brought back into the neutral zone by Smithfield. Moved along as the light pass over made by Grenkiewicz as pressure continues to be applied here by Smithfield, both offensively and defensively. Here comes the Quakers, though, back onto the attack. Spinning around along the boards, it's Cam Simon. Hayden Tried to backhand it away from his own end. Now working for the puck in the corner. Shots deflected down. And diving, it's pushed out to the neutral zone. Good effort, and it's Hayden back into his own end to recover the puck. Makes the pass along. 8.5 minutes remain in the second period of action. Off the boards, puck recovered by Larson. Larson now turns around, moves his way down the ice for heading off. And the Quakers now onto the attack with Carosi in the corner. He'll bounce it off the boards, get it over to Prue. Now from the wing, a shot try and a Herrera save. Ready to drop the puck now after the referee had to make his way back from the other end of the ice. We're back underway, and Smithfield once again controlling the puck. Here into the attack. Wrapping around near post. Almost a third goal for Smithfield. Bounded off the boards. Moses Brown will recover in its own end. Now working up through the neutral zone. Pass eventually found its way over to Carosi, who dumps it in past center ice. From center ice, puck dumped down by Villani. Under 7 minutes to play now in the second period of action. Sentinels, from wrapping around their own goal to onto the attack, it's Hayden. Hayden cuts back from a defender, centers it up out in front, and Smithfield has a third goal here against the Moses Brown Quakers. The chance building up as Hayden brought it in, and it's Tucker Burns to finish it off, his second of the game. Just poking at it out in front. Too many chances, and eventually one gets by Alessandro. A 3-0 game here in the second period of action. Smithfield has come out and done exactly what they needed to do. Played a great game so far, and it continues into the attacking zone after the faceoff. Now we'll get a whistle. Just over 6 minutes to go in the second period. Smithfield entered today 5-7-1 in league play. That won an overtime loss to this Moses Brown team as we opened our regular season all the way back in December with a very exciting game at Smithfield Municipal Ice Rink, and here we are at the final game of the regular season for both of these teams. And it's another exciting matchup between them, but a different result at least so far. Going to take a lot from Moses Brown to force an overtime, and the offsides won't help there. Pollard picked up the puck with a chance, but had a teammate in Cole Wilson a bit ahead of him. That'll send us to the neutral zone for the face-off. Ready to take the face-off. It's going to be Anthony Feedy for Moses Brown. From the blue line, floated down the ice. Chasing after it is Bethune. He'll get to it first and wrap it into the corner. Along the boards into the corner, now up to the blue line. Smithfield continues to add on to its chances and its possession time in the attacking zone as well. Another look there. Alessandro makes the save. Yesterday against LaSalle Academy, it was Alan Jaffe doing the goaltending for the Quakers. Tonight, the senior Alessandro. It's always nice when you have a team with just the right amount of seniors where you can get a full lineup in of senior starters, no more, no less. Down the ice. There'll be no icing. We play on with Smithfield on the attack. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the second period of action as Martish leads it back the other way. Bounded off the boards, brought into the neutral zone, and recovering it is Larson. Smithfield once again in control of the puck in the attacking zone. That time, shots deflected away before it can find Alessandro in goal. Still up to the blue line with another chance, this one deflecting into the netting, out of play. Just over 4 minutes to go now in the second period. Puck dropped back into play. With Moses Brown winning the faceoff, they'll take it on to the attack. One shot won't go. The rebound off the blocker nearly created a chance as it's still loose out in front. Wilson tries his luck from the wing as play moves up into the neutral zone. Prada working for it. Puck's intercepted, caught and placed by Cole Pollard. Now knocking down the puck, it's Prue. It's taken away by Smithfield in the neutral zone, and a save made by Alessandro. Pounding it off the boards. Moses Brown with Travers fighting for the puck. Man down for Smithfield. Puck sneaks out from under him as play gets back into the neutral zone. Now over to Moses Brown's end. Pass down the ice. Controlled by Carosi. He takes the shot and deflecting it away into the neutral zone. Down the ice will get an icing called. 2:27 to go in the second period. Wiped out down low. It's a clean hit as we play on. with 2:15 to go in the period. The pass from Feedy gets off the boards and finds Carosi. He backhands a shot try. The save made, and the goal comes loose. Players were barreling towards Herrera in goal. He gets the stop on the puck, and the goal takes the brunt of the damage as well. Herrera comes out untouched. It's an attacking zone face-off for Moses Brown. Minute 53 to go in the second period. Still a 1-0 game. We've had a scoreless, it's a 3-0 game. We've had 2 goals across for Smithfield. It's a scoreless second for Moses Brown if that saves it. Puck caught and placed back down by Prue at center ice, now dumped in. Back onto the attack with under 90 seconds to play now in the second period of action. Jacob Hopkins crosses over, slaps a shot along. Now moments away from the final minute here in our second period. Travers enters on sides for the Quakers. Centered up chance, poking around. Herrera's looking for it. Everyone is, as we'll get the play whistled for. 51 seconds to go in the second period of action. Another stop for Herrera. Didn't need a goal to be waved off this time. Comes up with the puck. From the faceoff. Recovered by Martish after looked like Smithfield might have came up with the draw. Play heads to the corner for the final 40 seconds of the period. Smithfield working for the puck. It's Sousa elusive along the boards. Now puck given away. It'll trickle down the ice, slowing up before it can reach the goal line for 20 seconds. Moses Brown has a chance to enter the attacking zone. Looking for the goal. Sousa lifts it high. Now Magera off the bench. It's a delayed offsides. Moses Brown abandons the puck here with 5 seconds to go in the period. And that'll do it for second period action. Smithfield adds on. It's 3-0. 2 goals from Tucker Burns. Sends us to our second intermission. This game brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create a product that helps share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale towards making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at Iron Steel Threads. We'll be back on the other end. 15 more minutes of regulation to decide things between the Sentinels and Quakers here on senior night for Moses Brown. Stick around. You're watching high school hockey on the Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back into the Fans Only Sports Network for your third period of action. And one more time this evening, this game's brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create a product that helps share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale towards making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off your purchase. That's SPORTZ10 for 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at ironsteelthreads. You can find us on Instagram at FOSports. That's SPORTZ. As we are back underway, third period action. And it's a 3-goal deficit here on senior night for Moses Brown. And a big hit knocks off a helmet to open the period. And now some pushing and shoving after the play. We were penalty free up to this point. See if we get one here. I mean, you do have to just blow the whistle dead when the helmet comes loose, so we could very well keep this 5-on-5 even after that collision. Referees look to be making that decision as we speak. Now, referee talking with the man who absorbed the contact, as we will get a penalty. Off to the box, it's Jeffrey Larson. Smithfield power play chance now. Hopkins is good to continue and good to stay on the ice. So it's Hopkins now. After taking the hit, he'll take the face-off. And the power play is officially underway here in our third period of action, the first power play of the game, as Jeffrey Larson will take his 2-minute penalty. Chance for Smithfield to jump to a 4-0 lead. Now up at the blue line. Argenti with the puck. Sticking along the boards is Satsuk. It gets free for Argenti. A pass. Sets up the Hopkins shot attempt. A save made for Alessandro. New PK group coming in for Moses Brown, or at least half of it. Cam Martish alongside Cole Wilson join the men already on the ice. The men already on the ice are Kyle Bethune and Cam Sousa. Those are your four. And it's another delayed penalty coming against Moses Brown very shortly here. It'll be a 5-on-3 unless the Sentinels can take advantage of this 6-on-4 chance. Argenti skating around. Smithfield wants him to get aggressive with the 6-on-4. Nothing to lose here. And now the puck will be touched up by Martish, and we'll get the call. We know it's against the Sentinels, or excuse me, against Moses Brown. And it'll make it a 5-on-3. So 5-on-3 for the next 42 seconds before the power play chance continues for Smithfield. It's hooking against Cam Sousa. And the puck's dropped back into play. We'll get another stoppage here. And players got their helmets lodged together. I don't know if I've seen that often. Players stuck to each other. Now we're ready to resume action after the literal tie-up. Burns in the neutral zone. He makes the pass over, finds the puck to Villani. Villani shot from distance. Moses Brown able to clear the puck away on the 5-on-3. And we move now just seconds from it being a power play. And it's now power play chance for the final minute 15 remaining. So the power play continues now after the 5-on-3 comes up empty. A pass over to Hopkins. Hopkins sends it to the point. Argenti sends it along. Still loose out in front, and Smithfield's in control. A pass and nearly set up the look from the slot, but now we'll get play whistled for with 43 seconds to go on the power play chance and 11:55 to go in the period. Get the goal back on its mooring. We resume play now. Puck in the corner. The penalty kill unit working hard here for Moses Brown. Setup chance. Bounces off the backboards. Out in front and no shot to come. It deflects away off into the corner here. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Puck sharply deflects off the boards. Down the ice. Recovering the puck, it's Herrera. And we're officially back to 5-on-5 action. Quality penalty kill there from Moses Brown. Now just over 11 minutes to go in the period. Still a 3-goal deficit to make up, but great job to stop the 5-on-3 and power play chances that were on either side. Things certainly could have been worse at this point. Bit of a rough start for the third period, though, especially with comeback efforts in mind. Here on senior night for Moses Brown as Anthony Feedy controls at the wing. Sent into the corner. Along the boards, Smithfield recovers the puck, works through the neutral zone, and a hit opens the bench door for Moses Brown. The puck was iced on the other end anyways, as some Quakers on the bench checking on the latch, making sure it's secure this time around. Certainly seen hits into the bench door flying open that have gone a lot worse than that one, but it's always an uneasy sight when that happens. Whistle was for an icing, though, not the door, as we send it to the attacking zone for Moses Brown. Smithfield into the neutral zone, and we're going to get a whistle here with some players tangling up with one another. And back behind the play Man still down for Smithfield. Carosi opened the penalty box door, but there's not a penalty here, or at least not yet. Smithfield player still down on the ice. Trainers coming out to take a look. He's worked up to his knees at this point. And still surrounded by his teammates and trainers. Both teams getting an opportunity to talk at their benches. He's worked up to his feet now. And he'll be helped off the ice after taking the hit. That's Ryan Kavanaugh, one of the seniors here for Smithfield, shaken up. Now referees, players talking. Still have 10.5 minutes to go in the third period. And we're almost ready to resume action. Herrera is back between the pipes, and the Quakers are back on the ice. Smithfield taking a little more time to get out there, but everyone is now back ready to drop the puck here. Our third period is back underway with 10.5 to go in the period. We drop the puck and Smithfield grabs the face-off. Puck played back into the neutral zone. The Quakers here with Larson sending it up over the head of Herrera. Larson grabs it back in the neutral zone, and there's another man down for Moses Brown. Slow to get up. This time, no whistle. We play on with Smithfield entering the attacking zone. Off into the attacking zone.